Sorry, everybody. You're right. Yeah, I'm 5 minutes late. It's not like me to be late. Yeah. Well, hope everyone's well after yesterday's shit show. I know there's I was just talking to someone in comments now. Basically, just look, you could defend the team. Well, more importantly, a lot of you like to defend the manager more so than the team, and the club comes first. So you could all carry on with that. I couldn't care less. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't care less. At the end of the day, right? Arteta's been here what? It's over 6 years. He's not like he's been here 6 months. I wouldn't have a go at him for anything. He's been here 6 months, and it's not just Arteta. There were players that didn't turn up yesterday, and see, thing for Declan Rice, I gave him a 7 yesterday. I was on the takeover, and I gave him a 7 out of 10 because that's the type of player he is. He'll give you that, even when he's having a poor game. It can be a 6 or it can be a 7. And I love his attitude, and yeah, he he won't be captain at the club until Arteta either leaves or gets sacked. So yeah. Well, I from what I saw yesterday, I knew it was going to be the same slow start, and we have this. I don't know what it is about the Champions League, but I don't know why we set up so well in the Champions League. You mean to tell me we cannot set up in the Premier League the way we set up in the Champions League? And to be honest, I don't want to hear no more about this. Um, low block, low block, low block. A lot of you out there, you claim that he's top five manager in the world. Some even said he's top three, and I've even heard others say he's the best manager in the world. So if he's the best manager in the world, he should be able to deal with these low blocks. You know, what's up with that? You know what I mean? He should be able to deal with these low blocks. Even his coaching staff should be able to deal with it. Stop making excuses if he's the best. If he's the best we got. Seriously, I'm not saying. For me, I'm not saying sack him now. I'm not saying that. But he doesn't. If he doesn't do anything in the summer, even, you know what? Even if he does win a league in the summer, playing the way we're playing, and it's like no one wants to win this Premier League because Villa and City won at the weekend, right? Still sack his ass. Seriously, I'm not just saying that. I mean it. So yeah, it's just I was looking at the table as well yesterday, and Villa winning, City winning. Well, you know something. I'll tell you what. If I would not be impressed if Villa or City win this league. I wouldn't be, seriously. I wouldn't be happy, but it'd be a real kick in the teeth for the Arteta lovies out there if Aston Villa was to win it, because it's not even about Villa. They just hate Emery so much. You know what I mean? And we know he's never won. He's only the only league title he's ever won was in France. But then again, if you're going to manage PSG, anyone's going to win that title. You know what I mean? And also, um, what's really what I think has failed as well is this stupid, rigid Jurassic system. Sick of it. You know, it's failed. It's failed. It really has. It really has. But you know something, Arteta is too so stubborn to the point where he's not gonna revert. He's not gonna revert to type. He's not going to you know think, oh yeah, well Leeds this Saturday. Let's change it. Let's change it. Keep it tight, because I mean, after yesterday, it happens. I still have faith in the back five, no matter who he plays. He's got a great squad of players. I think we've got a great squad. It's just him. It's just him. And I feel he needs to change something. He needs to. You know, I mean, he needs to do something. I mean, I was in one of the WhatsApp group chats, and it's like others have said, what are they doing in training? What are they doing in training? What's going on? What is going on? Seriously, I mean, it's it's just baffling. It's just frustrating. Um, it's crazy. I mean, it's just yeah. I just wanted to come here. I'm not going to be on here for too long. Um, got work in the morning anyhow, so but I just wanted to just get a few things off my chest, and for me, um, it's got to a point where I couldn't really care less what people say in terms of or how I feel, you know, about a club. I've been supporting the club 43, 44 years, so no one can tell me nothing. You know what I mean? No one can tell me nothing. And I saw an old video today on one of the other channels. Big up to Shane Gooner, by the way. Big up to Shane Gooner. And it was something that I said this from time. I think I put a video in one of the group chats today. I'm not too sure if anyone saw it or anyone would even take notice really because it's George Graham and no one likes to talk about George Graham, but I do. And he said something on the lines. It was from I think it was from '94 when he was talking about you can pass and pass and pass and pass, but you've always got to have an end product, right? And you do. I mean, I get when he said that at the time, but then when he said it, he took out that was around the time when he took out a lot of creativity and when we sold creative players like Limpar, David Rocastle, 92, Limpar was 94. I didn't want those players to go at the time, but when you had someone like Ian Wright and you're playing in a team that was in decline at the time, it was in decline, and George Graham still won 3 cups. Crazy, isn't it? You know, we weren't playing the best football, but sometimes the football we played this season, it looks like a George Graham team. I don't mean a George Graham team from 1986 92 when we were playing good football. I'm talking about a George Graham team between 92, 93 seasons and 94, 95 seasons. Sometimes we look like that. And then in Europe, at times, we look like an Arsene Wenger side. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, I'm gonna also I want to chat now about Manchester United, and I'm gonna credit them as much as I cannot stand them. I'm gonna give United huge credit. I gave them credit yesterday, and the team. So Michael Carrick. I mean, he's managed before. I know he's married. I know he's managed at Borough, but he was an interim. I think he was an interim as well. He was an interim at United, wasn't he, a few seasons ago, and they beat us. They beat us when he was an interim a few seasons ago. So what I saw yesterday from United, I was disappointed in the manner in which we conceded the goals. I mean, the first goal was poor, but the 2 goals they scored, that looked like something. I said it yesterday. That looked like something from the Sir Alex Ferguson playbook with the passages they played in the second half. There were times in the second half they looked like they was the home team. You'd have thought that was Old Trafford and not the Emirates. You know what I mean? And yeah, they deserved the win, United, even though they just the way they played, it was like a throwback to years ago, and that's the type of football I want to play. I want to see that type of attacking football, not just us playing the ball out from the back, right out to Timber, with time on his side. Oh, play it to Saliba. Saliba, not under any pressure. Oh, play it to Gabriel. Oh, ball's in our half. 40 seconds later. Oh, Calafiori, whoever's on left wing, Capio, maybe they might get a chance. Oh, yeah. Ooh, we're 1-0 down, and Oh, we've still got the ball in our own half, even though we've got 20 minutes to go. Oh, yeah. You see, it's that just annoys me. It may turn a lot of people on. It doesn't turn me on. I'm sorry, it doesn't. It just annoys the hell out of me. It really does. Really, really does. But yeah, credit to United yesterday. And that's what I want to see. And before I get into the comments, um, there was something else that came up today on X. I couldn't remember who it was to put it in, but someone said, "Well, with our attack, with regards to our attacking play, what's going on in terms of well, on the coaching side of it? Because Steve Round, since he's gone, someone said that we haven't really shown that attacking flair that we had when he was the assistant um, coach." And I'm like, oh yeah, never thought about that. Never thought about that at all. Because it was Steve Brown that was there when we were playing the best football under Arteta. So what's changed? What has changed? What has changed? I can't recall a time when I've seen. I mean, when I've seen us play some great football a few seasons ago. Even though we should have won at least well, we should have won 2 titles in my opinion. Played some good football, and then last season, what happened? What happened? You know, I just don't get it. I really, really, really don't get it. See, we got Kara on Wednesday. We'll beat them, whoever the manager picks. But I'm not even worried about that, and we're already through, so he can rest players. I haven't got an issue with that. I haven't got an issue with that at all. But big up to AFC always. Big up, my man. Big up, my man. Appreciate you coming on. Serious. You know, Arteta basically reverted to the team which has failed for the last few years. This was always his plan. Narcissism is fine. Yeah, he's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. People get upset when I say it, but I don't give a shit. He's a narcissist. End of. You know what I mean? I don't like narcissists. I've met people like that in my life over the years, and they're not nice people at all. They're not. But people get turned on by narcissists. Seriously. So like I said already, if my son was a professional footballer, I would not want him playing under Arteta. I'm sorry, I wouldn't. No matter how much I love the club, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that at all. Yeah, big up to Chris, man. Big up to Chris. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. Not too bad. Hope you're feeling better after today, my friend. Hope you're feeling better, man. Seriously. Yeah. When I saw that message, I was like, oh man, not again. But yeah, big up to yourself as always, man. Yeah. So you play for Arteta, you don't take risks. Exactly that. And he's there's fear. There is fear within with himself and some of the players. There is that fear of winning games, and for some they're thinking, well, we've been in a title race before, and I'm scared. I'm scared. Yeah. So that's phase 7. Hot out, yeah, played by Carrick, isn't it? In phase 0.1 exactly. Phase 7. Yeah. I tell you what, it's with the phases that Arteta's had, geez man, it's like it's like the Marvel movies, isn't it? What's phase 7? Is it gonna be Avengers Doomsday? You know? Ridiculous, isn't it? Not shocked United turned up, to be honest. It's what they do. Turn up when they feel like it. Yeah. I wasn't surprised either. I actually went for, Chris, I went for a 2-1, but I thought it'd be a very hard fought, scrappy, typical performance, average performance. I thought we was going to win 2-1. And I actually thought one of the goals, I said the first goal score would have been Gabriel from a set piece. It's funny how we do get turned on by set pieces, and I've been seeing set pieces for decades. It's nothing. It's part of the game, but it's no big deal. You know what I mean? It's like they're just making out that Arteta invented it with Nicholas Hover. Oh yeah, Arsenal first club under Arteta and Hover to get the to get set pieces going again and scoring from set pieces. Come on, what are we like? So overall, was pathetic performance from Arsenal. Once again, signs from previous seasons are showing again. Yep, but that's also because players won nothing, which is why winning that cup is important. Yeah, exactly. Winning that League Cup is important, and I've never dissed the League Cup. I've never dissed the FA Cup as well. But it's like I've already said, yeah, Chris. For a lot of players, not everyone not everyone will win the league or in any, not just Premier League, in any country, wherever. And when you hear stories, Gay, about players who win have only won cups in their career, right? And it's really good to hear because it's something that they can talk to their children about, they can talk to their grandchildren about. You know what I mean? Kenny Santon, he only won what, one medal, and that was the Little's Cup, League Cup in 1987. That meant the world to him, and he'd been through a lot in the last few years, and he's doing all right now. So, and then John Aldridge, that was an interesting one with the if anyone's seen the FA Cup story on TNT, watch it. I enjoyed it actually. I thought it was really good. It was a throwback to decades and decades of cup final moments. And John Aldridge even said himself that for all his what John Aldridge has won the league. I know he's won the league with Liverpool. Was it twice? Well, he left Liverpool in 1989, 1990. I think he left he left back in those days there was no transfer windows and you can leave a club in October, November, December, January. I think the transfer deadline was in March, and he won a league title with Liverpool. He'd also won a League Cup with Oxford United. They beat QPR what 3-0 in 1986, and he won the FA Cup in '89 against Everton, and that for him was he said that was like the greatest day of his life. A cup final. You get a lot of players of the quality of John Aldridge. It doesn't surprise me that he said that, and the reason why he said that was because he wanted to win it for the '96 um, that died tragically in 1989 at Hillsborough. And I'm like, big up to you, John Aldridge, for saying that. Seriously, big up to you. Yeah, Manchester United there, they did deserve to win. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. You know. But I have no doubts United probably won't win next game against Fulham as they expect to beat them. The games they lose drop points. Yeah, that's true. But and if that's the case, you're not gonna catch me giving it. United, they beat us and they beat City, but they couldn't beat Fulham, and then it would make a lot of fans, especially the Arteta ones, feel good. Seriously. AFC always big up, big up. Part of the problem is fans taking selfies after a defeat rather than holding the manager accountable. Idiots. Yeah, I know. I've seen that before. Yeah, I've seen that before. It's just, it's cringe. Seriously. At least Manchester United fans only had to go back to their hotels and have to travel before them from London. Yeah, true. Arsenal players are nervous in January. what they're going to be like in April when it's more nervy. Yeah, exactly that. And yeah, it's yeah, more nerves are on the way, but it's going to have to be someone like Declan Rice as well to really lift those guys, because for me he's my captain anyway. He may not be the club captain, but he's my captain for real. So always 2 points from 9. It's not title winning team at all, and it's not title winning form. I mean, we got what next 3 games in the league. We got what we got Leeds away. I think we got Sunderland at home and Brentford away. Now we know that we can see that there are problems. Um, some players are not banging form at the moment. We know who they are, and then if he's not gonna tweak anything or change anything, because this isn't working, this stupid system that I hate so much, then we'll probably only get 5 points. And when I say we'll get 5 points in the next 3 games, it'll probably be we'll probably draw with Leeds, and they're currently 1-0 up at the moment at Everton. We'll probably draw with Leeds, probably be a 0-0 or 1-0, stink the place out, stink out Ellen Road, and then we'll beat Chelsea. We'll beat Chelsea in the League Cup, so I think we'll beat them, but we won't make it easy like we always do. And then we've got Sunderland at home. I think we'll beat Sunderland at home. Sunderland's away record hasn't been the greatest, but it won't. We're not going to hammer them, but we'll beat them. And then we'll go to Brentford, and then we'll draw. That's what I think will happen. 5 points in the next 3 games. I want to be proven wrong. Every Arsenal fan wants to be proven wrong, you know. But we'll see. We shall see. Need to play the kids and dinner ladies for clarity, innit? Don't risk anybody. Yeah, I know. Well, Ethan probably would have played that game as well, but he's on loan, Marseille. Big up to Ethan One area for scoring the other day as well. I'm sure he's got his haters that don't want to see him do well, but we want to see him do well, and he's for me one of the most gifted players we got at the club. I mean, when it comes to ballers, I look at him as and Max Dalman. They're ballers, you know. And if for me, I wouldn't have sent him out on loan, because we're bound to pick up more injuries anyway. We'll pick up more injuries. So yeah, well, good luck to him. And yeah, only one man stopped Arsenal winning something from 22-23 onwards. That's Arteta. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. We know it is. You know what I mean? We know it is. You know, it's just is what it is. See for me, right? All the Arsenal managers we've had, yeah, I've praised or criticised, and yeah, it's if I'm not happy with something, I'll say. If I'm happy with something, I'll give them praise. But if I'm not happy with something, then I'll call it out. Simple as. Simple as. Yeah, see always. Yeah, more Windows than Microsoft, more phase than Marvel, innit? Exactly. Yeah. Okay, not taking pain now. We've got a bit warning, but not as much pain as Saturday morning. What painkillers doing the job. No, good on you, man. Good on you. That's a good thing too, because your game was postponed on Saturday, wasn't it? You probably would have won that even if it weren't postponed. My character's impressed even at 2-1 up. He made positive attacking subs. Yes, to get a third. Exactly that. You know, exactly that. It's that's why I thought you know what, I thought on our side of it, I thought Nkapie played well, but I don't know. Anyone can let me know in the chat, whatever. if he was injured, or maybe he wasn't fully fit. Because when you're 2-1 down, you don't bring on your fullbacks, unless he had an injury. You know what I mean? You bring on your attacking players, don't you? But yeah, so yeah, it's just a lot of concerns. Yeah, we're still top of the league, but we're not playing like someone who is top of the league right now, and um, the manager, players really got to back up their ideas. Really got to back up their ideas, and also what I've noticed as well, we don't look comfortable on the ball at times. You know, and I said earlier, we'll just keep possession, 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 just keep nicking in. What? And I find there's not enough movement as well when we're going forward, and we're just slowing in the build up, playing everything. I just don't understand why that's the case, and it shouldn't have to be, but you know, but yeah, it's what it is. It's careful, ain't Liverpool 2-1 down. It's like, well, stay in A&E. Do you know what? I haven't seen any goals. Haven't seen it at all. Didn't really see many at the weekend. I mean, I saw West Ham Sunderland. Thought that was a good watch. You know what I mean? But I've still yet to catch up with all the other Premier League goals. But I will, Chris. I will. But yeah, I just want to just wanted to give my own thoughts as well to Sunday, and also just to add as well, I mentioned on the takeover yesterday about the lineup, and I wasn't happy with the lineup. And as much as I'm a big Gabriel Jesus fan, he was absolutely shocking. It was awful, so bad. I just didn't get that at all. I'd have thought he would have started Gyökeres. I mean, maybe Arteta would have thought, yeah, he'll start because he played really well in Europe. But that's the thing with Gabriel Jesus. You don't know which one you're going to get. You can get a world-class looking Gabriel Jesus one day, and then you can get a Gabriel Jesus that looks like he just plays football in the park just across the road from me the next. It's just crazy, man. Seriously, it really is. And but I knew Odegaard would start. I wanted to see Eze. He doesn't really look happy at the moment. Well, we know why that is. Noni Madueke as well. It's for me when he comes on, he does so he's full of running, full of endeavour. I love how he just goes past the left back. But even though he's shone in Europe, but then again, if he scores a goal like he did against Bruges in the Premier League this weekend against Leeds, he'll probably get axed for the next game. So yeah, Saka's a worry. I think, and he's so they know what he's going to do on the right hand side. I think if he's gonna play Saka, this is what I would do, but it won't happen. I would play Saka on the left. He has played there before. He can play there. I mean, he's a left winger for crying out loud. He played there as well under Emery. You know what I mean? So, and he's actually played it. He's played on the left side under this manager and all, from when Pepe was on the right. So yeah, but yeah, I totally agree with you. Big up to Commander Summers, man. Brenny, yeah, Arteta's not the manager that built a dynasty. No, he hasn't. I mean, he's been there he's been there. You know what, dynasty? He's been there so long, right? It took Blake Harrington not long to build his dynasty. You know what I mean? If you remember the show, oh my gosh, in 7 years he still kept Crystal Carrington happy. They even had a little girl, Christina. Yeah, I remember that. Oh dear. Du, 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 du. Yeah, your fans want to keep someone who's not won anything in 6 years. Our fans want Slot gone for us winning the title. I know standards, but you know what it is as well. You know what it is as well, Chris. What I don't like a lot of our fans do, and it's really pathetic. It's the because for me, I don't like seeing other clubs win trophies, but then you've got to give them their dues, and it's like it's okay for us not to win trophies, and it's not about winning trophies. And then they talk about finishing second, okay, but second doesn't win you anything unless you want to celebrate second and go and have your barbecues or whatever and celebrate second place. Go down the pub and get yourself drunk for finishing second, right? And and then it's okay. It's okay. Keep the same manager. Don't win anything. But then when other teams win a title, they get salty. I think we're getting salty about. You don't you're not bothered about us winning anything. You're getting salty for other clubs winning leagues and cups. Make it make sense. Seriously, make it make sense. You know, it's yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, Saka's worried because he's been overplayed by Southgate. Yeah, oh, 100%, 100%. Ongoing injury he suffered. He's not going to be the same player again. Yeah, well, you know what with what happened with Owen, yeah, and and the thing is as well, I actually thought he could come back from that, but a lot of fans, a lot of Arsenal fans, and it's mainly the ones who are Arteta out. They were saying the same thing, but they were getting slated for it as well because it was just like, oh yeah, well, it's about you having a dig at the manager and all that. But yeah, the same with John Barnes. When John Barnes when he was still a Liverpool player, and I think he got injured on England duty, serious injury as well. When he came back, he wasn't the same player. He can no longer play on the left wing, and it was it Chris? Your dad would probably know this. I think it was Graham Souness. It may have been Graham Souness who played Barnes in centre of midfield, or was it Roy Evans? Because he did. I'm sure he played there for about 3 seasons. I think 3 or 4 seasons. But yeah, same with Barnsley, and he was a fantastic player. It's a tyrannical dynasty. Yeah, exactly. It's a tyrannical dynasty, and people like it. You know. Do you know what it's like? It's like he's Ming the Merciless, right? And he's got all these factions, okay, that suck up to him. Like um he got like what was it? If you've seen the movie, you got Hawkman. Actually, I wouldn't say the Hawkmen, because you got the Hawkmen and you got Prince Barons like from Arboria. But then you got other kingdoms that stuck up to him. But then you had it was the Hawkmen and the Arborians that basically turned on me. So yeah, you can call them the Arteta routes then, isn't it? So I just need to put some humour to it because it's just been driving me up the wall from yesterday. No attackers are going to flourish under him. No, they're not. They're not. Considering this guy was a central midfielder, an attacking central midfielder as a player when he played in the 4-4-2, and then when the 4-4-2 died, he was playing. I think he played in the 10 for Everton, and he played in the 8, and then he played in the 8 for us, and then Wenger, for some stupid reason or another, decided to play him as a DM, and he was never a DM. See, and even during them times, I never faulted him. I never faulted him when he struggled it as a DM because that weren't his fault. That was Wenger's fault. You know what I mean? But yeah, But anyhow, listen, I'm just gonna end it there anyway. I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna be on Arsenal Bubble tomorrow, so tune in for that. I'm sure we'll be talking about Sunday's game, and we'll most likely be talking about the Carrick game as well on Wednesday. So yeah, tune in for that, and I'll probably be back late. I'll be back later in the week, not the weekend though. I'll be busy over the weekend, but I'll be I'll be journeying out of town while the Leeds game's going on. So that should be interesting anyhow. But listen, thank you all for tuning in. Commander Summers, big up to you. AFC always, of course. And the one and only Chris Welsh, you legend. Big up to all of you. And I'm out. Take care.